Hey, what's up YouTube? Nick Ross here. We are 7 weeks out of Dallas, 9 weeks out of Fitness Extravaganza, and I just thought I'll share my meal plan with you guys, okay? My 8 weeks, or what is it? 7 weeks and 5 days out meal plan. The meal plan that I'm following right now to get into contest bodybuilding condition for my first show in 7 weeks and 5 days. So here it is, guys, my meal plan. Now, as you can see, it says Nick Ross Contest Prep Meal Plan. I eat 5 meals, meal 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For meal 1 here, I got either the choice of yam or sweet potatoes, 100 grams. I got the calories over here and the carbohydrates. Same thing here for the tilapia. 8 ounces, 1 cup of cabbage. Calories are here, the amount of fat that is in tilapia and also the amount of protein. The amount of calories that is in the cabbage and also the amount of carbs that is in the cabbage. Meal 2, same thing. The only thing difference here that I add another cup of cabbage and I change from yam and sweet potato to now white potato, okay? Calories are here, fat is here, protein, calories are here, the amount of carbs, calories are here, the amount of carbs, okay? Same thing with meal 3. This is my only chicken meal. Everything else is tilapia, as you can see. So this is my only chicken meal. 6 ounces, not too much. Calories are here. The fat is here. The protein is here for that meal. I got the carbohydrates here. Another yam or sweet potato option. 100 grams. Calories, carbohydrates for that meal. Got meal number 4 here. Got some more tilapia. Rice cakes this time. I love rice cakes. Tastes so damn good. Got calories for that, the amount of fat, the amount of protein, calories, the amount of fat, the amount of carbohydrates. And this is my last meal here. This is my tilapia meal, my very last tilapia meal. No carbohydrates for this meal, just 6 ounces of tilapia, 3 cups of spinach, the amount of calories, the amount of fat, the amount of protein. Got the amount of calories here for my spinach and the amount of carbs, okay? Total caloric intake, 1,524. The amount of fats is right there, the amount of carbohydrates right there, the amount of protein right there. And I do 500 calorie cardio sessions 5 times a week. Let me put the camera down so I can break down a few things here for you guys. Okay. Now starting with my calorie sessions, okay? Stop it. Stop waiting. Starting with my calorie sessions, okay? So my 500 calorie sessions. I do this 5 times a week, typically from Monday all the way to Friday. So this can actually be split up. I can do 300 calories in the morning, 200 calories later on in the evening, because I'll typically work out in the morning or do cardio in the morning, and then train again at night or do cardio at night. But if I wanted to, I can do 400 in the morning, and then after I train at night, do another 100. Or if I train in the morning, I could do another 100 right there, and then save 400 calories later on, or any way that I want to do it, okay? But the point is to hit a 500 caloric burn every day from cardio. And I track that on the treadmill. I love the treadmill. I'll do the Stairmaster after my leg workout. I do Stairmaster once a week, and that is typically after legs. So yeah, that's another 500 calories there. 500 calories on Stairmaster. Horrible, I hate it, but gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Now, as you can see, I'm only eating 5 meals a day, alright? When I first started this prep, I was eating 9 meals a day, okay? 9 meals a day, but I'm now eating 5. Why? Why is that? Why am I gonna go from 9 meals to now 5? Before, I was eating every hour and a half to get my 9 meals in. And you know, I lost fat, you know, I looked pretty good, I felt good, but I find it more possible for me to burn more fat eating every 2.5 to 3 hours. And I can't exactly fit 9 meals in eating every 2.5 to 3 hours because there's not enough time in my day to do that, okay? I cannot revolve my whole entire day around just eating meals every 2.5 to 3 hours, and I have to eat 9 of them. You know, it's just a lot. It's a little bit too much. So I scaled the meals back. I added more volume to my meals, meaning that I can now eat more tilapia, I can eat more cabbage, I can eat more carbs per meal. Like before, I was eating 4 ounces of tilapia in the morning, 1 cup of cabbage, like 50 grams of potato, and that was my first meal, but I did that 9 times. So my meals now are more food in one sitting, which I actually feel that is more satisfying to me. Like I can eat more food and satisfy a lot more longer, meaning I get less hungry sooner, and I can make it to that 3-hour mark without feeling starved out. So it's working for me. 5 meals is working. If anything, I might take the macros from each one of these meals, like take a little bit of the ounces from the tilapia from each meal, and then possibly make another chicken meal to make 6 meals. But as of right now, the 5 meals are working for me. Now, I measure my white potatoes in ounces. I measure my yam and sweet potatoes in grams. Why? I find it that it's more accurate when I enter it in my calorie counter. So you'll see me measuring my yam and sweet potatoes in grams, but my white potatoes in ounces. I find it more easier. It works more better when it comes to just hitting it more accurately. The amount of carbs, the amount of fats and calories that are in it. I find it more accurate. Now, what you don't see on this, okay, is my refeed days, okay? I refeed once a week. Typically that will be on a leg day. Either a leg day or a back day I'll refeed, because those are days where I burn, you know, more calories, so I need more calories, okay? Like on a leg day, I'm doing quads and hamstrings. It's very taxing on the body, so I need more calories to sustain that workout and plus burn more because I have to do my 500 calorie cardio session. So same thing for back. My back workouts are very intense. I burn a lot of calories. So either on leg day or back day, I'll do a refeed. My refeed days only mean I'll just bump my carbs up to 300 grams. So my protein would kind of scale back a little bit. I'll drop it to 200, not too much. Right now it's at 215 per day. On a refeed it's at 200, but my carbs are at 300 on a refeed. So my carbs are like double. Calories go up to about 2,000. That's, you know, that's all right. That's not bad. Another thing that you guys don't see is also my refeed on fat and sodium. Well, I don't really refeed on sodium, but typically one of these meals throughout the day I'll add sodium to it. Like, you can't not eat sodium. Sodium is important. I'm not using sauces, I'm not using seasonings, okay? But what I'll do is add a tablespoon of salt to one of these meals, and that's going to keep my sodium levels balanced. You can't just not eat sodium. Sodium has a place in bodybuilding. Sodium has a place in your body composition. You need sodium to an extent, okay? You need to understand how much sodium you need, and you need to hit that number every single day. Like I just said, I'm eating no seasonings. There's no more sauces in my diet, so my sodium is extremely low. So I have to put my sodium back in somewhere. So one meal throughout of these, I'm going to add a tablespoon of salt just to get my sodium levels back up. Or I'll add half a tablespoon to one, then half a tablespoon of salt to the other. Still hit 1 tablespoon, but it's spread out a little bit. And also my fat. Now my fat are extremely low. It's at 26 grams a day. I refeed my carbs and my fat, okay? So technically I have 2 refeed days. Like I said, sorry about that. My carbohydrate refeed would typically be on a back or leg day. My fat refeed day would typically be on a day that I'm off, like I'm not training. Maybe like on a Saturday or a Friday. I'll just maybe do cardio, but I'm not gonna weight train. You know, that's where I would pretty much go keto. So there would be no carbs on my fat refeed day, but my fats would go up to about 75 grams. And I do that because, you know, once again, you can't just keep your fats so low. Fats are extremely important. They are essential, okay? You need fats in your diet. Fats help with hormonal level. Fats help with so many things that your body needs, okay? They can actually help with fat burning if you know how to use them properly. Don't overdo the fat, but you need them somehow, so you have to put them back inside there. If you're going low fat like me, you cannot stay low fat. You have to put the fats back in at some point throughout the week. So typically, you know, I guess if you want to call it 2 refeeds, I have 2 refeed days a week. Carbohydrate refeed is on back or legs. Fat refeed is either on my day off. My protein does not drop below 200 grams, okay? Right now I'm weighing 170 pounds. So I'm eating 30 grams more than my body weight. You know, I think that's pretty good for me. If anything, you know, when I get to 165, or if I make it to like 160, I'll drop the protein to about maybe 190, 185, but I won't really drop it too low beyond that. I think, you know, when I get more closer to, you know, the contest, like when I'm 4 weeks out, I'll add maybe another 50 calories to my cardio session. It depends how fast, you know, I'm burning fat. You know, right now the fat's coming off pretty good, and you know, this is working for meal. This meal plan is working very good for me. But if I find that, you know, I'm not losing fat fast enough, I'll just throw another 50 calories in my cardio session. I don't want to drop calories any lower. I'm not going to. 1500 is good for me, I'm losing fat on that. If I want to burn more fat, which, you know, I probably will have to very soon. I mean, I'm burning fat, but I might hit a plateau. If you plateau, then calories has to come from somewhere, either your diet or your training. I'd rather burn calories from training as opposed to taking it out of my diet. So if I hit a plateau within the next upcoming, you know, week or 2 or 3, then I'm going to have to do more cardio to burn more calories. So, you know, that's how I'm going to do it. That's it there, guys. You know, this is my meal plan. I made this meal plan. No one helped me make this meal plan. I did this all on my own, okay? I'm not no expert. I'm not no scientist. I don't know everything. I don't understand a lot of things, you know, but this is working for me. This is what I'm following. This is what I'm going by. I'm hitting all my vitamins. Oh, and another thing, I do take multivitamins every day. I do take my fish oils. I take my joint support supplement. So you're not seeing that here, but it is there, okay? I'm taking all that shit too. So yeah, guys, my meal plan, my meal prep. Like I say, I'm not a genius. I'm not that smart. I have general knowledge of a few things, and I try to implement them into my life. You know, I understand what a carb is. I understand what a fat is. I understand what a protein is. And I take that knowledge and I utilize it, and I made this for me. Okay, my meal plan. All right. So just thought I'll share that with you guys. That is it. Like I said, 7 weeks and 5 days out of Dallas. 9 weeks and 5 days out of Fitness Extravaganza. All right. The hours, the days, the weeks are coming to an end very soon, and it will soon be stage day. The only thing that I can do is just bring in my best conditioning, which is what I'm trying to do. You know, regardless of how the placing goes, I've done my best. I've done everything that I possibly can to prep for this show, the best that I can, and I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy being on stage. I'm going to enjoy the experience, meeting so many people in Dallas, you know, coming here and competing for the first time locally. It's going to be great, okay? So, cannot wait. Want everyone to stay tuned. Like I always say, stay tuned for all the progress and everything else that's going to come. More training footage, more meals, more of this, talking to you guys in my room. That's what's up. Let me give you guys like an ab shot. It's my conditioning. 7 weeks out. Nick Ross, Body of Legends. Take it easy, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.